Hello everybody, welcome back to Road to Master. I hope you all having an amazing day. It is Saturday, which means, not Saturday, it's Sunday, believe it or not, which means, as per usual, it is Puzzle Rush Sunday, favourite day of the week. And we are going for our usual high score, which we've not had much luck with recently. So yeah, that's the big idea. Whether it'll work or not, that is a different question. But yeah, I had a game yesterday in Sheffield. It was a key game. We really needed to win. Unfortunately, it didn't quite go our way. It was a tough game. We outrated them on boards, but yeah, it just didn't happen for us, unfortunately. I ended up losing my game. I played an Albin counter gambit, which was in my theory, so it wasn't anything I wasn't used to. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just lost the initiative at some point along the way, and yeah, it went into a pawn down bishop pair with queens and rooks endgame, and I just ended up getting sort of mauled with that, which was unfortunate. So we ended up losing the game quite brutally, to be honest. It was 6.5 to 1.5 out of an 8-board team, which is yikes. So yeah, now we're in even more of a relegation battle, which is not exactly what you want, but there's not much we can do about it. We just have to keep playing, keep fighting, and try do better next time, On to actually talking about chess. I think bishop here is a good one. This is a nice little puzzle. King there, queen there, queen back mate. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 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 How many times do I need to say cool before I can think of something else to say? Probably a few more times, actually. Rook to e2 check. King goes back. We could win the queen. Or we could go for some sort of checkmate. Not sure if there is one. Maybe a rook there. Doesn't work. Or a takes could work. With a check and then check. Something along those lines, but I'm pretty sure it's bishop queen d3 for the puzzle, which it was. Luckily, queen a3 followed by queen b2 is just mate. Perfect stuff. Okay, so the bishop's covering these squares, knight's covering this, rook's covering these, so we just need to give a little check on c5, which is what we do. Queen check, pawn block takes, rook blocks takes. Perfecto. This is a queen fork, and when you see something like this in puzzles, it's important to try look for something better, because if there's a mate, you've got to go for the mate. You can't just be taking material. I don't think there's a mate in this. There's no real things we can do to protect the knight and the king, so we'll just grab the queen. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's still nothing we can do. And then the queen takes this pawn. Perfect. It's just good to be certain in that situation. This one's quite nice. You actually have a queen to b8, if I can draw an arrow. Knight takes, and that frees up the rook, which then would be a back rank checkmate. Pretty cool idea there. I forgot what that's called. Is it... There's a name for that sort of thing. Attraction? Sacrifice, something like that, something along those lines, where you're forcing your opponent's piece to sort of stay off the square it's blocking or guarding or something. But yeah, I think knight e7's just made. I was thinking about some takes check or something, but it's probably better off if we just go for the mate, to be honest. Queen there, followed by mate. perfecto. And we're on 22 at the minute, so we're getting good progress. We're making good progress. That would just end up in trades, surely. You could go for a check. Maybe takes, actually. Takes, rook takes. With threat of mate, with threat of check. Takes, rook takes, rook takes. Queen goes somewhere. Queen goes somewhere indeed. Where can the queen go? Back there. Which is a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. What about takes, takes, check? If rook goes back, rook takes. Check, and then you win the queen with rook coming back to b2. Takes, check. And if the king moves, you just take with threat of what's the word? Queen, rook b2 again. But then rook takes king e3. Do you have out after that? Not sure. I think it's probably just rook takes. I don't see any other tactics. There's no checks coming this way. You could take the pawn, but it's not really worth it. They just take, actually. So yeah, let's just take. And then this is the question. Do we check or take? If we check, goes back, takes. No, if we check. Yeah, if we check, rook goes back, we take, then go back, winning the queen. Okay. If we take straight away, no, yeah, if they go back then we take, and it's the same thing. So we have to check first. No, what? What? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Anyway, this is just mate. We'll have a look at that because that seems harsh. That seems very harsh. This one's quite nice. You give a check and then you actually sack the queen and leave it with this queen fork there. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Knight takes, pawn push. Doesn't particularly do anything for us, although the knight's trapped. So after takes, push, pawn takes, covered by the pawn and the queen. Covered. So the knight is actually just trapped, which is perfect. Good for us. Good for us. Check, potentially. Although the king could run away that way. Huh. What about just takes pawn, but then queen takes pawn with check? Doesn't work. And we've got to guard this pawn. So it looks like we've got to give a check then. But what check do we give? That's the question. We only really have one check, to be to be fair. But yeah, the king escaping that way doesn't fill me with confidence. Oh, because we can check. Only move is takes, and then we win the queen. Beautiful. Really nice. Really nice. I like that. Okay. Check. Only move king there. And then bishop check for mate. Perfect. This is another nice little back rank. Rook takes, knight takes, queen back rank. Perfecto mundo. Really nice. Okay. This is a weird one. Huh. Eh? Maybe a rook a2. I'm not seeing no else. Oh, and then if the rook comes to defend the knight, then we go bishop a4. Quite nice. Very quite nice. A little subtle one. And it works because these two knights are on the same line and they can't defend each other. So you should lose a piece. That's quite subtle. I like it. That's just mate. Covered by the rook. Bishop's covered by the knight. Covered. Just mate. Perfect. That's the tricky one because you've got to see that knight covers the bishop. That's just mate as well. Long range bishop coming in clutch. Covered. So rook there is just... No. Oh, no. That's not good. Yeah. I need to fix these mouse slips. Yeah, so we've got the idea of queen h8. So we can go rook check first, knight blocks only move, and then doesn't work, unfortunately. Doesn't quite work. Oh, yeah. What you do is rook takes knight, king takes only move, and then queen to d8 mate. Perfecto. So we're living on the edge with one life here. Not very pleasant. I think that's just good. I don't see how else. If the bishop takes, then you have... Oh, sorry. If the bishop takes, then you have this queen check winning the bishop because it's blocked off by the knight. Cool. Okay. No slip-ups. Nothing. We can't afford any mistakes. None whatsoever. Now, this is almost a mate. This is so close to being a mate. But nothing works. So, let's try a check. There. There. Queen blocks. Doesn't work. Huh. Check. King there. Check. Queen blocks. And the queen's covering the knight though, which is the annoying part. You got no check this way because of the pawn. You have no check this way because of the queen. So what do you do? What do you do? Huh. This one's tricky. Maybe a rook b8? Although rook e7's devastating, surely. I mean, you could even do queen b2, which equally doesn't work. So it can't be the queen a3 check. The knight can't move and the rook's guarded to block check. Queen a3, like it takes, king takes, rook takes, king there. We have nothing. Now I am stumped. I'm very stumped. Not gonna lie to you all. This could be the end. Is this the worst score yet? Don't know. We can't be talking negative like that. Rook b8, rook check, king c8 to avoid the discovered check. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, it's right. Oh, amazing. Hallelujah. And then we can just take this knight. We can just take the knight. Oh, wow. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, I didn't like that. Did not appreciate that one bit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And this seems equally as tricky. Actually, no, it's not. We can go rook there, creating a pin on that pawn from the bishop. At which point we do queen takes h3, king there, queen mate. Really nice. Really, really nice. I like that one. Big fan. So, what have we got here? Some pawns that are about to promote, which is incredibly scary. So it needs to be a forcing mate, because they could do an under promotion with the knight and then get the queen in. So we can't let them promote at all. So what can we do? That's the question, isn't it? That is the question. Rook takes. King takes. King takes. King there. Rook there. Pawn push. We can't really stop that though, that's the problem. King takes pawn. King there. We've got nothing. Huh. Oh, this is nasty. Gosh, what is chess.com on today? Ugh. Making horrible puzzles. Really horrible ones. The only thing I can see is rook takes knight, but there's no continuation because everything's blocked off. These pawns are super annoying. Super, super annoying. Rook takes knight, king takes. King takes. King h2, and you've got no mate because of the g5 pawn protecting the h4 square. So we do like a rook a2. With a king f3. Rook takes, king takes, king takes, king h2, rook a2. No, because then you just promote. It doesn't work. There's no way it works. Rook a1 has to stop the promotion. Ooh, what if we've got... No, that can't work either. They've got an escape square. They have an escape square. This one is brutal. G4. Nothing works. Nothing works. It's disappointing. Oh, what if we go rook a3? Rook a3 promote, move up with a discovered check, but the king always has h2. The king always has h2. Huh. Oh, what if we go... No, because then they can promote. This is bamboozling me. I'm not going to lie, folks. Not going to lie. This one's really confusing me. Gosh. There, king takes. There's nothing I can do to stop the promotion squares. Rook there doesn't work. King can just take. And the knight's guarding the pawn. I was thinking like a rook f1. Rook f1. Promote to knight. No, you could even promote to queen. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Oh no, oh no, no, no. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Huh. Have you got... No, that doesn't work, surely. Like a rook h4 takes with check. But then they always have h2 as well. And they can just promote. Wow. This is brutal. This is really bad. This is really, really... No, I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Should we just take the knight? I've done. 34 is a really, really bad score, though. Oh, we can't be ending on 34. I see no other way. I seriously see no other way. Takes, king takes. King takes. There. Rook a1. g4. Unless it's not king takes f. It has to be king takes f2, surely. It has to be. You can't let that promote. You can't. You can't let it promote. Let's take the knight. It was. Ooh. Let's take the pawn. We have to take the pawn. Okay, I don't understand that. We'll have to go over that. I don't get why they can't go king h2. That's really confused me. But hey ho. So we're going upwards. They're going downward. Knight d4 is the obvious choice for me. King takes, push the pawn. Bishop takes, push, 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 push. Huh. Is there a better? Check. Takes, push, takes. Okay. Check. Takes, push, takes, push. There. Promote. So we can do that. Now the question is, what if they go that way? Then we push, push, push. Oh, and we promote with check. Okay. So they can't go this way or that way. If they go this way, then they're blocking their pawn. If they go that way, we promote with check. So now if they go down, aha, then we can fork and pick up. Okay, perfect stuff. Yeah, really nice puzzle like that. 36, getting slowly better, very slowly. Okay, so I'm thinking rook takes rook, followed by king takes rook check, and then king up. So what do we do after king comes up? That is a question. Probably queen check. King goes that way, queen check. King goes that way, mate. Okay. Rook takes, king takes, queen check. No. Rook takes, no. Rook takes, king takes, rook check. King up, queen check. King down. Queen check. There, same thing. Rook takes, rook check. King up, queen check, king there, queen check. Yeah, it's forced. It's forced. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. With mate. C4, C5 mate, was it? C4 mate. Bit unusual, quite cool. Okay. This is a strange one. We've got a few options. Queen check. I don't think works, unfortunately. King there. Check. And you've not made any progress, really. Pawn check seems more promising. King there only move, at which point rook check. Rook takes, pawn promotes with mate. Seems simple enough. Okay. 38, we're getting there. Don't you worry. We'll get to 40 at least. Hopefully. Queen check, obviously, is the first thought. But what happens after that? Not much. Not much. This pawn's in the way of this check. The rooks are stopping any back rank stuff, and this bishop's stopping us from getting to d7. So, is there anything else? At all? Anything else at all? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unfortunately not. We could do rook, knight to g6 with a fork on the bishop and the rook. The rook goes back to e8 to cover the bishop, which is annoying. Oh, sorry. What if we go? What is it? Queen e6. They could move their king. And have to check king there. And we're going to properly have to calculate whether that works or not. I don't think it does. We could win the bishop at least. But then we're losing the rook as well, and that's something we've got to consider. So I don't think that really works. No, surely not. Surely not. I hate these queen ones. I don't like queens as a piece. I think they're too much going on for me. My brain can't handle it. They could even go back, and then we're left with a similar predicament. However, knight there is an option, which would be quite cool. Yeah, but I think king going up is a real party pooper. We could take the bishop. And then we at least have. Maybe that could work actually. Check. King there. Knight check. Push. Check. Mate. Tish. No. King goes there. There. It looks good. That's all I can really say. It looks okay. Check. King there. We'd even go knight there. But then that stopping queen takes, so it would probably be knight back to c4. Ooh, they could also do a queen d. No, but then we can do knight check. And win the bishop. Let's go with it. No, it was wrong. 38. Not ideal. It's not ideal at all, really. But we'll go through some. I'll start off with this one while I remember why the devil they can't just go to king h2. King takes. What's up with king h2? Why? Oh, because rook g4. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Cool. So the first one was this one, and I was a bit not stumped. I knew the idea, but I don't get why we can't go, because this was, I guess then you go queen there. Oh, there goes the bloody mouse slips again. I don't get why queen a1 isn't the better move. Or a move at least. Queen a1. Because queen d1. Oh, and that, yeah, because they can block with the queen rather than the rook. That was a bit silly from me. I'll own up to that one. I will own up to that one. A bit silly. This one. What was this one? What? Oh, this was the mouse slip. Yeah, gosh. We need to sort out these mouse slips desperately. And this one, I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. I don't get why that can't be an option. Knight there isn't. No, that was a wild guess anyway. King up, no. No, you're gonna have to tell me, pal, because I'm out of ideas. Queen takes pawn. What, with the idea of a discovered? Hitting the rook with the discovered? Okay, that seems a bit anticlimactic, to be honest. Yeah, I don't get why queen e6 doesn't work. Queen takes a1. Yeah. Queen d4. Yeah. What did we say about queen d4? Knight check. There. King b6. Oh, and then you've not got the knight check anymore. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. That was a bit of a nasty one. 38. It's not ideal. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's just sort of meh, you know. And to be fair, we did have a mouse slip, and then that first one, I was just trying to be clever. Turns out I'm not clever, so I should probably stop trying to be clever. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like if you liked. Please subscribe if you really liked. And I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.